Fire ignites passion and creativity. Free your imagination with the slim, sleek, and beautiful new Huawei P8.
The fourth installment of a coding competition dubbed the 100,000 Rand Challenge is going to test local software developer skills in building an artificial intelligence player or bot. The competition focuses on student skills, but will be divided into advanced and beginner coders to ensure a more level playing field. Now, Tim Kroon is General Manager of Resourcing at Entelect. He's here in the studio with us to chat about it and tell us a little bit about this competition. Now, Tim, coding is big. You know, we're all trying to encourage kids to code, and I mean, that's the future of where technology is going, certainly in many aspects. What is this competition all about in essence?
In essence, well, we've recognized as a software services provider in this country that the skills pool is quite small, and the community is quite fragmented as well. So the original idea behind the challenge was to give the community some kind of a mechanism to kind of organize, to get together and to have a bit of fun. You know, I think some of the bigger countries in the US, Silicon Valley, they get fun software development right. In South Africa, it's very corporate. It's very IT division driven from corporate. So I mean, the kind of work that software developers are exposed to is not always the most innovative and exciting in the country. So the 100K challenge gives our software engineers an opportunity to have a bit of fun, to get to know each other and build a bit of a reputation amongst each other.
So what kind of level are we talking about in terms of coding? Is it from beginners to advanced? I mean, who are you inviting to enter?
Yeah, so that's the kind of the ethos of the challenge is to make it as broadly accessible as possible.
Yeah.
Part of that kind of challenge was dividing it into the beginner and advanced pools that you mentioned earlier. So really anyone with some kind of an interest in artificial intelligence, with some kind of basic programming background, with the right kind of research and effort, they are able to enter and they're able to stand a chance at taking the prize. It's not only the top-end, very experienced software developers.
Yeah. When you look at some of the big competitions that are held around the world, the unexpected people land up winning. There are those hidden gems that are out there that you hear, like these 16-year-olds, and I saw an 11-year-old won a coding competition the other day. You know, the obvious stuff that's been designed is designed by people who, you know, see things in a different way.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the beauty of it, is you get to uncover hidden talent at all levels, all ages. I mean, we've had kids, 19-year-olds enter. We've had people in their 60s enter the challenge. So it really is. It's exciting. You never know what's going to happen one year to the next.
Is this the first time it's been held?
This is the 4th year running.
Right.
Right.
And how did it go last year?
Yeah, last year was a good year. It was the first year we opened up to two specific pools. I mean, historically it was just one pool. Everyone kind of gets lumped together. You got the most experienced guys going head to head with the most inexperienced guys.
Yeah.
And we realized that kind of it was less of an incentive for the less experienced to enter, because your chances of winning were, you know, quite slim.
And tell us about last year. Who won last year? Give us an idea of what the entry was like.
So it was last year's winner, Pierre Pretorius. It was an excellent entry. Funnily enough, he was the main pool winner. He was the same guy who won the main pool the previous year, which came as a surprise to us all. Going up against 90 odd other contestants in a double elimination tournament, the chances of that happening are fairly unlikely.
Yeah.
But this guy obviously really put a lot of effort into his challenge, and the underlying mechanics of what he was doing, applying artificial intelligence, computer science theory in his entry was quite impressive.
And how do you judge a competition like this?
There's only one way to judge.
Who's got the best code? Yeah, how it works. So at the end of the day, it's how it's going to work, and you look for the loopholes, etc. But who are your judges? How do you judge it?
So I mean, one would think that a competition like this, you could look at the code, you could inspect it, you could who has the best quality code, etc. But there's an element of objectivity in that. But ultimately, the only way to judge it is to put entries head to head and determine who has the best results.
Yes.
So that was the formats of the tournament. So essentially, these guys, they create these artificial intelligence players for a game. Each player goes head to head with each other. In this year, it's a Space Invaders game. And whoever wins the match in that game will proceed to the next round. It's as simple as that.
Okay, give us dates and times and where this is all taking place and where people can get more details.
Right. So the challenge is, at the moment entries are open, so people are currently working on the entries. They have until I think it's the 16th of August to complete their entries. When they are complete, they head over to challenge.intellect.co.za and they can then sign up and upload their entry. They can also interact on a forum with all the other contestants. They can exchange ideas and approaches. Then we have the elimination rounds in September, which is an event that we host in Melrose Arch. We invite all the contestants, the press, the media, and then we actually get to watch these games and these entries go head to head. At the end of that night, we announce our 8 finalists, and then those 8 finalists then go on to the finals, which is held live at Rage in October on the main stage in front of 10,000 odd viewers.
Amazing stuff. Listen, that's absolutely amazing, Tim.